Phase 2 is for me personally the most exciting part of the program. You go for 3 months abroad to Australia and to Southeast Asia. In my year we went to Melbourne, Australia and to Cambodia and Bali. These destinations are building up on each other regards research and methods. The first destination was for me Melbourne, and there you go to stakeholders to talk with them and building a research. And then you go to Cambodia to an undeveloped destination. And after this destination you go to an over-tourism destination, for example Bali. For me also the most exciting part is that you also going to live together with your fellow students. You're also working together with them, so that's also sometimes really difficult, but also the most exciting part. And after those 3 months you go back home and you have all those beautiful memories of the destinations, with the lecturers, with all those companies who you talk with. And for me that's also a good point for phase 2, that you can network with different people. I still have contact with those people by LinkedIn or social media channels. So that's also for me a good point of phase 2. You show your skills that you learned in phase 1. So in phase 1 it's really focused on theoretical knowledge and develop those professional skills. And in the second phase you're going to apply it and show that you can do that. So you're a part of the context that you first was only speaking and thinking about, and then you're in it. Well, in every destination you receive a stakeholder group, and for those stakeholder group you're going to write a report how we see tourism in 5 years for those stakeholders group. Is it negative, positive? Is it going the same direction as it now is? And it's divided, those 4 weeks. The first week you have guest lecturers, you're going to universities, you're going to companies, you're going to markets, and they are going to explain to us how it's working there. How was the history there? How are they seeing the future? So when you have all those guest lecturers and visits to companies, you have a lot of data, and then you have 2 weeks to get also interviews or extra interviews or going to specific parts in those areas. And then with all the data that you are collected, you're going to make an analysis and make a conclusion for those areas and stakeholder groups. And in the 4th week you're going to present it to the lecturers how you are seeing the future for this destination and this specific stakeholder group. The difference between all those destinations were actually overwhelming me, because in the morning I was in Melbourne in Australia, and then you go to Cambodia and then you're in a tuk-tuk. It's a completely different world. So actually there are a lot of difference in those destinations, and that makes it also very interesting, because you have to change your mindset and go from another area, another stakeholder group, to another destination with a completely different mindset, different people, different perspectives, and that makes it very overwhelming for the students. And actually also every country, every city is facing different problems as well.